Hey y'all, first of all, I want to say it's so good to be back on here to talk to y'all. I know it's been a couple of days, but I'm back. So, today, y'all, I want to talk to y'all about discipline. And I don't mean like you discipline somebody else, I mean discipline for yourself. I did a video the other day and I was talking about time and wasting your time and how wasting your time um, trying to like be there for others and um, help others become successful only puts you further off in life. And I want to talk about one of my experiences, especially with discipline. I had to learn over the years that I was living life with no discipline at all. And I mean disciplining myself. Um and I know a lot of people think like when you get older, you don't, you just start living life however you want to live life. You don't have anybody telling you what to do. You don't have mom or dad telling you what to do anymore. So, it's easy to just lose focus and go out here and just live life and not discipline yourself daily. Like, I know that it may not seem like it's important, but once you realize how making sure yourself is disciplined each and every day, it keeps your life on track. I know y'all don't think it's important, but it is. And I say that because I had to find out the hard way. I used to live life like by the rules, by the book. Every day I would have a routine, me and my kids. We would have a routine every day. I would go to work. I would work my 12 hours. I would get up every morning around 3:45 because I would have to be at work at 5 o'clock. So I would get up every morning around 3:45. At the time, I only had three kids. And I would get up, excuse me, y'all, sweating. But I would get up every morning. Y'all, I'm sorry, it's a train behind me. I hope y'all can still hear me. But I would get up every morning around 3:45 to get my kids and myself ready. And at the time, like I said, I only had three. I had three. It was just me and my three daughters. And the younger two were like 2 years apart. So at the time, they were babies. So I was carrying one on one arm and I was carrying the car seat in the other arm every morning. We would be leaving the house about 4 o'clock, or well, not 4 o'clock. Every morning we would leave the house around 4:30, I would say, so that I could get to work on time. But when we leave, when I would leave for work, I would have to take them to daycare each and every morning. And mind you, I was doing this by myself for a period for some time. And yeah, so once I got, once we get up in the morning, we would get ourselves together, and I would take them to daycare and head to work. I was working 12-hour shifts. I was working at a place that made car parts for Kia and Hyundai. And so I would work 12 hours every single day. And when I would get off work, I would go pick my kids up from daycare. And we would go home, do homework, cook, baths, bed every day. The same routine. And to me, it became like I was living like a robot every day. The same routine, the same thing every day. And I got so tired of living like it just the same routine every day. I got so tired of it. It was just becoming played out. But my life was in order. I was making money. I was making good money, paying my bills on time. Like everything was in order until I decided that I didn't want to live life like that anymore. I decided that I didn't want to have a routine. I was still working, still getting up, taking my kids to daycare every morning, still same routine, but in the evening, I'm sorry y'all, my nose is itching. Same routine every day. Is the only difference was when I would get off work, I would change it up some because I got so tired of living the same robotic life, just like getting up and it was played out. I got tired of it. I felt like I wasn't living for myself. I felt like I was living for somebody else. I felt like I was living just to work and just nothing. And but that's what we were doing. That's what we doing out here. And I got so tired of living like that. It was so boring and so basic and the same boring life. Like I felt like I was not progressing in no type of way. It was just the same thing. And y'all, I kid you not, I don't know how long it's been. That's been years ago. Maybe 10 or 11 years ago, I would say. And you know, after I stopped living life like that, after I stopped living my life like in the same routine every day, I can say that life started spiraling out of control for me. Like I lost my job, and that was the worst thing that ever happened to me. Ever since I lost that job, and ever since I stopped living that same routine, my life has spiraled so spiraled out of control so badly to where I can't even catch it. It's so hard for me to fix it. Y'all know the saying, it's easy to get in trouble but hard to get out of. That is exactly how life has been for me ever since I quit. No, I'm sorry. Ever since, yeah, I quit living life like in a daily routine every day. And, I'm telling y'all this because I know that it may be boring for some people, but this is, for the people that got their life together and they live their life in a routine like that, this is not for y'all. It's not for y'all. This is for the people that just don't know how to get it together and don't know, that their life ain't messed up, but this can help them before it gets that way. It's nothing at all. Don't let anybody tell you it's nothing at all wrong with a daily routine. A daily routine is something that you need to be successful. It keeps you disciplined every day, and it keeps your head focused and on track, because it's so easy to lose focus out here, especially when you aren't disciplining yourself enough and telling yourself, hey, I need to do this each and every day. I have to do this because this is necessary for the growth in your life. It's necessary for you to be able to be successful. I promise you. Ever since I stopped living my life like that, I can't seem to get it back together. And I know now, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I'm still living life without a routine every day. Yep, I get up every day and I get my kids ready for school. We do that same routine every day. But after my kids are gone to school, it's just do what you need to do, or do what you can do, or do what you have to do. It's not I have set plans or on what I like. I need to wash clothes. Y'all saw my clothes. Like I feel like I can wash the clothes when I get ready. When I really need to be saying to myself, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, you need to be washing loads of clothes, 2 to 3 loads of clothes a day, so that you don't have it piled up. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, you need to be mopping the floors. Monday, Tuesday, every day of the week, you need to be cleaning the bathroom. Like, this is stuff that you need to have set in place to be successful. You will lose your mind, lose your life, and just go be living like. However, I'm not saying that my life is bad, y'all, because I'm blessed. I am. I'm blessed more than a lot of people are. But I know the life that I once lived, and I know my potential. But I don't put one foot forward, I guess, into making sure that I'm disciplining myself each and every day to be successful. But y'all, the point in this video is to tell y'all that it's necessary to discipline yourself. No matter how grown you are, no matter, how much you feel like nobody can tell you what to do, nobody can tell you what to do. But the thing is, you need discipline. Y'all don't understand. If you don't, you don't. If you do, you do. Discipline is so important. It's one of the most important keys to life. Disciplining yourself. I was talking about how I don't know what to do, and I don't know what to do. You know, I'm trying. I know it sounds like I may be some lazy person, or but that's because y'all don't know me. Y'all know what little bit that I've shown you on here, and it's not to be ugly or nothing. Like, I'm not saying that in an ugly way. I'm just trying to tell you how I messed up my life by not disciplining myself every day. I used to discipline myself, but I just gave up. At some point, I just gave up. I got tired of the boring life. I wanted to live life full, like just be spontaneous and live life like everybody else. But I was on the outside looking in on everybody else's life, not realizing that I'm just getting a little snippet of their day to day life. I don't know what struggles they going through. I don't know none of this. But I that was then. I know now. I know now what trying to live life to the fullest, and there's nothing wrong with living life to the fullest as long as you got yourself together. But trying to just live life and go out here and do things however I wanted to do it was not the right way. I needed discipline, and you need it too. It's necessary for your growth, and it's just necessary for you to be successful. But y'all, that's my word for today. I'm not gonna hold y'all any longer. I appreciate y'all so much. All the comments and everything that everybody has to say, y'all. I'm so thankful and so grateful to have such nice and great people to come into my life on here and give me such great advice like y'all do. Y'all have no idea just how thankful and grateful I am to have y'all to be a part of my life. But I thank y'all again. Y'all, please drop y'all comments in this comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about this and what y'all think about it. And that's it, y'all. Thank y'all so much, and peace until the next one.